drama is one of those funny things because here we are. We're building a business. We're excited. We have an awesome team of people. Things are moving and grooving. And before you know it, we have, the dark cloud of drama that attempts to park itself over your business. And sometimes you got stuff to deal with. And to be honest with you, the more people you have in your organization, the better you have to get at handling and helping and working through things with people. And so here is a simple rule of thumb. It's been around for a very long time, but if you have ever had anything where you're dealing with your own personal stuff and you need someone to talk to about it, this is what you want to do. The first thing is you want to take your negative up. You have something, someone made you mad, you were offended, your pay wasn't right, whatever it is, you want to take that stuff upline. That means you're talking to your support leaders, you are talking to maybe directly to the company, but you're definitely taking any kind of negative emotion to the people that can do something about it, which is usually the people that are above you that can give you some wisdom and discernment, as well as kind of work you through the scenario. Now, what do we want to take down? What do we want to take to our organization? All the goodies, all the good stuff that is going on. This is a business where things can spread like wildfire. So you want to share the good with your team, the good with your organization. When somebody ranks up, you want to shout it from the rooftops. If someone earns a bonus check, if they're driving a car the company's paying for, if they just got in, an awesome magazine, or perhaps they won a free trip, you want to shout that from the rooftops. You want to throw that stuff up on Facebook. You want to get the word out about all the good things that are going on. Drama, we keep that on the down low and we take that up. The good stuff, all that other great stuff, we're going to spread out to the team because faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word. So it's up to you to get the word out about all the good stuff that is going on in your team. So let's talk about a couple of things you can do if you do have a scenario. Maybe it's, you got something and it's bothering you and you're kind of like, you don't know exactly what to do about it. Or perhaps you're a leader and you have people in your organization. Here's a couple of tips that you can use for how to handle conflict. Because again, the more people in the team, the more stuff we have to deal with. My friend Orrin Woodward says it like this. He's the owner of an MLM company now. He did have a very large team of people, but he always would say, the more animals in the barn, the more doo-doo you got to clean up. So it's just part of the way of life. And, understanding that it's just essential because, if we're going to have a big organization, we need to know how to handle these kind of things. So the first thing is, if there's ever anything that goes down and it kind of gets under your skin or bothers you, number one, don't let it build up. Don't let it, be something that is a recurring thing and, a couple weeks from now or a couple months from now, you're still letting that thing bother you and now it's even gotten worse, right? We don't want to turn this little thing into something huge by not handling it, quickly. So that is the first thing. Number two is we want to handle it at the appropriate time. If you're somebody that's maybe new to network marketing, sometimes you don't know, hey, what's the right time? What's the not right time? And so the appropriate time is definitely, a time where you're either calling or sitting down with the person that can help with the situation, whether it's somebody upline or you're going directly to the person that you have something on your heart that you want to share with them. And it's not at a local, area meeting. It is not at a home party. It is not at a one-on-one. It's not in any other place where you have other team members or you have prospects, because obviously that's where we want to share the good news. We don't want any kind of negative stuff getting in people's heads, because then, it starts to create, self-doubt and different things like that. So we don't want to go there. We just want to go right to the source and handle things at the right time. So that is number two. Number three, and this is kind of basic 101, but it's good to know and good to apply here in business. When you are upset, not the time to talk about it. You ever have a situation and, someone pushes a button and you could just turn around and react and it's like, not the time we want to get into it. We want to talk about it, when our emotions are calm, where we still have the stuff that we didn't like, but we're not going to fly off the handle and say something that we don't mean or, that is going to escalate the situation. So we want to be in the right frame of mind when we're going to go into anything where we're talking about this kind of stuff. Number four, this is a big one. Okay, so here's what this is. If you have a biff with someone, you need to go to that person, not to everybody else. Because, you know, it's easy for things to spread. It's easy for drama to get around. And oftentimes it's our human nature. And let's just face it, we live in a society where it's easy to gossip. It's like, oh, I have a problem with this person, but instead of talking to this person, I'm going to talk to this person and this person and this person and this person and all these other people except the person that can do anything about it and the person that made the offense. So make sure, you know, if we have a situation like that, whether it's, you know, you're something you're personally dealing with, go to the source, go to the person that you have an issue with. And if you don't feel comfortable addressing them directly, then call in your upline support, call in your backup. They're always going to be there to help you. They're always going to be there to support you. And so, you know, you could say, hey, you know, I had this thing happen over here. Could you help me? I want to talk to them, but I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. So they'll help you kind of walk you through it. But it's very important to go to the source versus the rest of the world. So that's number 4. And number 5, which this is a huge conflict resolution thing. It's something that you can use in your business, in your marriage, with your kids, at work, wherever you're at. This is something that you can use. So this is something you can take to the bank. And here's what it is. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Oftentimes we get in a situation and there is stuff going down and we're like, I want to share with you all the things and how I've been afflicted and all of this kind of stuff. But when we go into a situation where there's some stuff taking place and we make a focus and a goal to seek first to understand, like, you know, hey, this is what was going on. You know, when I saw this, you know, it kind of made me feel a certain way, but can you tell me, you know, what was going through your mind? What were you thinking? What was going on? And so that way they can get an opportunity to share what they were thinking. And you never know. Oftentimes there's things that go down. And to be honest with you, that person totally didn't know. Either they didn't know they offended someone, or they didn't mean it that way, or their thoughts were way over here and they had totally awesome intentions. But how we interpret that, or how we construe it, or how we, you know, take it in, the meaning we gave to that thing was something negative. And so like when you hear that person's perspective, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, I get it now. All right. Okay. So we're all good. So seek first to understand, then to be understood. So those are a couple of tips for whenever you have a big team, how to handle drama, or if you have something that you're dealing with yourself, you know, how to address it in a way that's going to serve all of the parties involved. So guys, I hope that was helpful. And you know, one of the things that we do as network marketers in the marketplace is our goal is to have a huge team. It is to have a huge organization. It is to get out there and really, you know, change our family, change our finances, and help a lot of people in the process. And so in order to do that, one of the key things is having people to talk to. You know, we live in a day and age where social media is right at our fingertips. It's something there 24/7. There is a world of people out there. And just learning how to talk to them and learning how to access it. And so one of the things that, you know, has been huge in what we've done is not only are you going to have the people that you know, the people that are on your phone, the people that are your friends that you can talk to, but you can actually learn how to attract prospects to you using the power of social media. In fact, there's 4 specific things that if you do and you put into practice, you know, you can start generating people reaching out to you ASAP. Like, you can start when we finish. So if that's something you'd like to learn more about, you can click on the link that's listed here, and you are going to get the 4 essential elements for attracting prospects to you on social media. So that is an extra bonus training. There's a couple different parts to it, but it can be something where if you put it into place, you could be out traveling, you could be out at the beach, you could be out doing the things that you really want to do. And, you know, lo and behold, you look down at your phone and, you know, somebody's inboxing you, somebody's commenting on something, someone's messaging you, hey, that sounds pretty cool. Can you share with me more? And so if that's something you want to start seeing taking place next time you look at your phone, then go through that training and you can get it there. It's, you know, it's free. It's my gift to you. So that is it for tonight, my friends. Take care, be blessed, and I will see you all next time.
For more great training and to receive your free MP3 download on how to attract prospects using social media, the 4 essential elements to attracting prospects, visit summergeronimo.com.